Hi everyone. Let's go ahead and see how you can install a VS Code along with the AI extension setup so that you can increase your productivity. Click on here. Thereafter, you can select your operating system like here other platforms. You will get all the option like you have a Windows, you have a Linux, you have a Mac. Currently I am using Windows, so I select here Windows. It is going to download our VS Code here. It will take a while to download. Thereafter, click on there. Then it is going to pop up installation panel here. I accept the agreement. Click on next. Thereafter, click on next, next. And this is important. You need to make sure here you select these two options so that whenever you want to open any folder in VS Code, you should be able to open that easily. Thereafter, click on next and then finally install it. It is going to take a little bit time. Once this installation part is done, then I'll show you how you can add AI extension with your VS Code so that you can increase your productivity. Excellent. Now it took almost 30 to 40 seconds to install. Now it is done. Now here you have your VS Code. Let's go ahead and install the extension. So this is where you can install all the extension. So we need to install some of the popular extensions. Like we will be doing here a Python coding. So we need to install the Python extensions as well. Click on the Python. I say trust workspace and install it. Thereafter, this Python is going to install Pylance and the Python debugger together. Thereafter, we also need to install here Jupyter as well so that we can work with the Jupyter notebook. This Jupyter is going to install all the related extensions as well. Thereafter, as you scroll it down, you have a GitHub Copilot. Let's go ahead and install this as well. Then all the Jupyter notebook is already getting installed here. As you scroll it down, you can see all these things here. You can install the Docker as well. If you have Docker running in your computer, you would be able to see all the containers here with the Docker itself. So these things are very important and they are going to be very helpful to us later on while following our course lesson. Thereafter, you have here a WSL. You can run this one as well. So if you have a WSL running in your Windows computer, you can connect your VS Code with the WSL directly using this particular extension. As you scroll it down, you will notice here you have a remote SSH. So this remote SSH will help you if you have AWS machine like EC2 instances running. Then using this remote SSH, you can connect your VS Code with remote servers as well, like AWS EC2 instances. Thereafter, you have so many stuffs here. We don't want to install everything. Couple of more things basically I also install here. So some of other things which I want to install like HTML preview. All right, so I'm going to install this one, HTML preview. Install this one so that whenever you have any HTML file in your workspace, you can preview those HTML files as well here. All right, cool. Other than this, I also install here Excel viewer so that if I have any Excel file in my workspace, I can see my Excel files as well. Thereafter, I want to install here SQLite so that whenever I have any SQLite database in my workspace, I can see those SQLite as well. So I'm going to install this one, SQLite viewer. Thereafter, I'm going to install here VS Code PDF extension as well. So I write it like this, VS Code PDF. So here is VS Code PDF extension. This particular extension is very helpful. If you have any PDF related file in your notebook, then using this in your workspace, then using this particular extension, you will be able to see your PDF file. The other thing we are going to install here, that is the git ignore. So git ignore is going to be very helpful if you want to push your code at the GitHub. Then this Git ignore will make sure you create correct git ignore file using command shift and P. With this, you can then simply select here git ignore, and then you can add this git ignore file in your particular project. In the course, whenever we need this git ignore file creation, I'll be showing you that later on. All right, perfect. Thereafter, let's go ahead and install the JSON pretty printer, so that whenever we have any JSON file and we want to pretty print that JSON file, we can do that as well. So I'm going to select JSON pretty printer, install this one. Apart from that, I'm also going to select here black formatter from Microsoft. So this black formatter is very helpful. Let's say if you are doing a Python coding and you want to format your Python file, then you can use this black formatter. Now it is time to go ahead with the settings. Some of the settings with the VS Code. These are very important settings. You should do that. So the first setting which I do here, that is the auto save setting. That is very important. You should do that immediately. I write like this, auto save, and then I select here auto save after delay. You need to make sure that it is selected as after delay in your VS Code setting, so that whenever you create any file, after some time your file should automatically get saved. Thereafter, we are going to also select here format on save. Type there format on save. Here you have, when your file gets saved, it will automatically format using the black, this particular black extension automatically. All right, perfect. So these are the important and necessary setting which I wanted to show you with the VS Code. Now everything is good here. Now everything is ready. You can create your notebook if you want. Control Shift P, create new notebook. This is how you can create your new notebook. And then you can just simply assign some value here like this. And then you can write like this, A plus B. And then you can just simply run it here. Select your Python environment. I'm going to select here ML. And now it is going to execute it. It is connecting with the kernel. And finally, it has executed here. Congratulations, you have successfully installed here VS Code. We have already installed all the necessary extensions so that we can increase our productivity. This is all about in this lesson. I'll see you in next one.